No, this video is all about my journey to getting an electric car, which I've no doubt I will do one day, and I'm quite interested in them. I've driven a couple myself. A Tesla Model S is a very nice car, very frightening. It's very a lot of acceleration, a lot of power, and a Jaguar I-Pace again. It's a very impressive car. The amount of power and everything, and quite lovely. But I definitely wouldn't. I'd love to buy a Jaguar I-Pace, but there's a lot of question marks over that, and the battery. And there's an updates that they can't actually fix something on them. So there's a lot of question marks on that particular car. Much as I would love them, and they've come down in price. But the thing about this video is, I was in a Waitrose car park, which you can see there, thinking about all the inconvenience of getting a battery car and so on. But one thing it's come to my notice in the last month, battery prices in China have come down absolutely massively, and this is going to have a knock-on effect for new cars, and obviously the used cars as well. And these cars really are going to come down. That's why I'm holding fire. I'm definitely not going to go just yet. I'm going to wait till they really come down. And they are going to come down. There is absolutely no doubt about that. I mean, one, you've got all the Chinese manufacturers coming over, BYD, Geely, XP, and their cars look absolutely fantastic. I've not seen one myself. I'm going to go and test drive one and see what they're like. I'm absolutely, that's why they have taken over China. All the other people, Porsche and so on. Even the head of Porsche said that the Chinese product is absolutely excellent. And this is the head of Porsche saying this. Well, goodness me, if he's saying that, what hope have we got? I can't wait to try one. I'll buy one, there's no doubt. But anyway, the prices are coming down. This is public information. There's no secrets about it, but I don't understand why it's not really been on the mainstream media at all. But this is going to have an effect, obviously a knock-on effect of the second-hand. Any used electric car is just going to plummet. Really, it really is. I mean, they plummet anyway, but they're going to plummet even more if you've got a lease and whatever. You're just paying the lease, and it's the leasing company's problem. And the leasing companies, they have got approached the government and said, look, we've got a problem because we have messed up and we want some sort of thing. Well, that is business, isn't it? They've made a mistake. There's absolutely no doubt. It'll obviously show into the new leases, the lease prices. So we'll just have to see. And it reminds me of a thing. There's a thing called the Osborne effect, where there was a company, Osborne Computers, whatever, and they made these computers, and they had a Mark 1, whatever it is, and they said, we're bringing out a Mark 2, and the Mark 2's cost less, is better computer, and all this, that, and the other. And people actually cancel their orders and said, well, in that case, then I need to hold off buying one. I did want to buy another one of your computers, but I will be waiting for this Mark II if it's that much better and cost less and so on. So that's what happened. And this company, poor Osborne, they went bust because they made this announcement. Now, obviously, people have taken note of that, and nobody will ever let you know of something that is going to happen after the event, and that how the prices have lowered. They're not going to let you know, are they? And so, just hold on. I should just hold on. There's absolutely no need to jump yet. And I've got a Volkswagen Passat diesel that's depreciated since I bought it, as a lot of cars do. But I've got a feeling recently I can't. It is depreciated, but I think that's going to slow down. You cannot buy the car. I've got a 2-litre diesel. You cannot buy that car anymore. And I can only think that as they all go, the ones that are left, people want them, and you'll see why in the bit at the back of the video. The range on it's absolutely incredible, and I haven't got all this messing about stopping and charging up every 5 minutes. It does. You'll see how many miles it does to the tank. It's absolutely incredible. And range anxiety, or charge anxiety as I call it, I just haven't got any. I just fill it up, and it takes 3 minutes or whatever. I just don't even think about it. Just go for days and days and days and days until you do need to fill it up again, and you just fill up. It's another 3 minutes. It's just so convenient. And this is the thing with electric cars at the moment, and it might change. is that they are inconvenient. There are advantages of absolutely no doubt, but they are inconvenient. You've got to plan the journeys and all this at the moment. Now, obviously, that might change in a few years' time as batteries get better. We keep hearing this. Oh, they're going to get better. They're going to get bigger ranges and all this, that, and the other. I'm sure they are. Absolutely, in fact, I've absolutely no doubt that they are. But they're not there yet, and the price of them is not there yet. The price is coming down this year, definitely. So it'll be interesting to watch how they do tank down, and it's going to drop a lot. And it'll be interesting to see the residual values of the existing electric, of the kind of the old cars that are already on the market. And again, if you look at that Jaguar I-Pace, that has absolutely tanked down. I mean, crikey! There's once I saw an Auto Trader, there's one for £10,000. Look, lovely car. There's a bit of mileage on it and everything else, but often you see them for. It's loads between 15 and 20,000. There's absolutely loads of them, and this is a £70,000-£80,000 car in 2020. I mean, how that's absolutely tanked down. I mean, say there are issues with that car. Lovely car. I really would like to try one, but God, there's a massive risk, attached to it, and I just don't want to be spending my money on it. Anyway, please give us a like. And subscribe if you think that's appropriate, and please put a comment as to what you think, whether I should get an electric car at the moment, or indeed if you've had one and you've thought, oh yeah, it's brilliant, or whether you've had one and you've gone back to a like a petrol or diesel car. I'm always interested to know, because you get all statistics and stuff, but you don't really know the truth until actual people say, oh yeah, I tried it, I didn't like it, or I tried it, I'd never go back. You do hear this. But I'd just like to know one way or the other, or whether you're like me, you've got a petrol or diesel car, you might be tried them, and you're just thinking, oh, you know what, it's too early. Just bide your time, wait until all the prices have come down and the whole market's settled down a little bit. Because at the moment, as I say, it seems to me, to be honest, that they're in a little bit of a prototype stage. That's what somebody said, like a working prototype. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with the cars at all. But anyway, we'll see. Anyway, I thought I'd let you know, now I'm in the car. So I filled it up. It's 625 miles when I filled it up. And now look, the range is 680 miles. And let's have a quick look, if we can find it. How many miles? Distance driven since refuel. 168 miles, so combined the two is 848 miles. It's absolutely incredible. And it's got here, just so you can see, look, the average consumption. So since refuel, look, the average consumption is 56.7, which is pretty good. And since the start of this journey, I've not gone far enough. It's a cold day and I've left the engine going. So look, you can see the consumption's going down because the engine's going on. I'm going to turn that off in a minute. And the average consumption, this is over thousands of miles now. This must be over at least 10, 20,000, 10, 15,000 miles a lot. 47 miles, which is, I don't know, it's what it is. So there you are. I hope you found this of some sort of use. Thank you.